Good morning everyone, this is Richard from Seeker Training. This is canned workout number 134. Upper body toe friendly. Yes, it's toe friendly, so basically no toes are going to get hurt in this, I hope. So right, we'll go on to the main screen. Good morning everyone, I hope everyone's alright and could be hopefully enjoying the day. So, I'm terribly sorry about last week. Yes, I had an injury on my second toe on my right foot when I ended up smacking the toenail and it went back into the actual flesh. And very painful, inflamed, and it's still a little bit floppy round about now. But this is an upper body workout, so we're going to get it done. Okay, so I'm terribly sorry about that again. Reasons for that is, if we're in a classroom situation, I could instruct and teach, not sure, but unfortunately with the live stream you won't want me standing here for 40 seconds just saying do this. So that's why I ended up cancelling, so sorry about that. So anyway, let's get on with it I think. So I've got a chair, it's not on the optional list, but that's actually for the high and low rows, in case you want it, you can use it. You can sit on the floor if you wish. I should have put it on the optionals, but I didn't. So we're going to need dumbbells. I've got two sorts at the moment. I've got 3 kilos and 4 kilos. I've got some water, some bands, alternate bands, and one weight. That's optional. Thank you. Right, I'll pause on again. So, yeah, blinking lights back up now as well. So what we'll do is we'll get on with it, shall we? So we've got a standard classroom setup of timed 40 seconds working, 20 seconds changing exercises. So let's get at it then. Let's warm up. So right, so we're going to start by marching on the spot anyway, because even though we're only doing upper body, mat as well. We need the mat. You still need to get the blood pumping. So just marching on the spot is a good way of doing it. Now, keep marching on the spot whilst I just explain something. We'll do some warm-ups and then I'll explain, because I think that's a lot easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand. We're going to basically lead with the elbows. So you're going to go up, round, bring the shoulder blades back down together. Up, round, down, up. Right, I've got a little bob because I enjoy doing a little bob. You don't have to do a little bob. You could do a little Ted or a Chris, anything like that. Right, so you're bringing that back. You notice that when you bring it back, you will feel a little bit of a crease just there at the thoracic part of your spine. That's not bending your spine actually in overextension of the lumbar spine. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to bring your shoulders back, keep them back there. So really overpronounce it so you've got your shoulders all the way back. Because when you stand forward, most people stand like that. Shoulder blades back and down, like that. See how the chest comes forward? Shoulders go down, they become equal. And what you can do is you can overpronounce, like what we're doing now. Really get those shoulder blades back. Now what you need to do is I want you to just stick your bottom forward a little bit and your back backwards, and you should feel a little bit of pressure lower your spine. That's overextension. You'll feel the difference. So it's, oh my goodness, a beer keg's just rolled down the road. Right, well, let's hope that someone doesn't run into it. Anyway, so try and keep away from the overextension and try and keep your shoulder blades back so you will feel a little bit of pinch. It's not overextension of the back spine. So let's go and get the shoulder blades back. Again, come on, let's keep going. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our shoulders down and back, arms up, and what we're going to do is we're going to do Mighty, Monkey. So we're going to go Mighty, and then bring it in like a gorilla smacking his chest. Keep those elbows nice and still. Excellent, good. 2, 1, and bring it down. What we're going to do is bring our elbows down to the side. What we're just going to do is turn our hands over. So supinate as in Superman, goes up. Pronate, prone goes down. Don't know, prone goes down to the bottom of the ocean, don't they? That's probably correct, but it'll do. So twisting those over, just working the forearms. Now what we're going to do is work the forearms and the biceps as well. So hands down to the side, we're going to bring our arms up to a bicep curl. Get those biceps nicely warmed up. What we can do is we can actually add thrust back and bicep up. So that'll be working the triceps as well, the back of the arm, because as you go back, you will tense the muscle at the back. That's good. Right, let's roll those shoulders again. Get those shoulders really into the correct position, because it's paramount that you actually do this. And for the last few exercises, we're going to arms up and down, up and down into high prayer. And the music stopped. Don't ask me why. Right, almost ready for starting. So we'll start up the first exercise. Will be a banded exercise. Right, let's shake off. Excellent. Right, so we're going to start off with 3, 2, 1. I'm going to show you. So basically, get your banded pull out. So we're going to get the band, grab hold of it, shoulder width apart, thumbs facing inwards, shoulder blades nice and down and back. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull out and try and get the shoulder blades together. Well, you won't be able to, but you'll be able to squeeze them. We're going to push, pull back, and together. Under control at all times. Try and keep that band nice and tight at all times through it. If this is too easy, you can always double up the band, but that really does actually increase the power of it that you're required to do it quite substantially. But what you can do is you can actually bring your hands a little bit further in, but you might find that you might not be able to get the full extension backwards.
3, 2, 1, change.
Excellent. What I find is best is probably using a different two bands together. Right, we're going to go to the dumbbells. I'm going to go to the heavier ones. What we're going to do is we're going to do the Arnold Press. So we're bringing them up, elbows in front of the face. We're going to go out to the side. Don't bring them all the way to the side, and then we're going to press up, back down, back to the front. Try and keep your tummy tight and your spine stable. So we're going to go out to the side, up, down, to the front. Nice and controlled each time. Try and bring those elbows in as well. The further you bring your elbows into the front, the more you're working your shoulders. So bring the weights down to about eye height. Careful, don't you trap your nose. Five seconds.
3, 2, 1, change.
Brilliant. Right, we're going to go back to the band. I'm going to do pull downs. So again, you're going to be grabbing hold of shoulder width apart, hands above your head. What you're going to do is you're going to pull out, get those shoulder blades down again, and just try and bypass your nose ever so slightly. Don't rub it down your face, it hurts.
1.3.
So you're going to pull out, you might need to move your head slightly backwards, get it down to the clavicle level, and back up again. Try and keep it tight at all times. See, a lot of people, they end up going up to the top like that. Don't, because it takes the tension off the muscles. We're trying to work the muscles here. Also try not to lean backwards, as I said. Don't stick that bottom forward. Keep the tummy tight, keep the shoulder blades down. Don't hyperextend that back. 3, 2, 1.
Change.
Brilliant. Right, we're going to go back to the dumbbells again. So I'm going to go this time to the lighter ones. You can use different weights, it's up to you. What we're going to do is we're going to stand shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent over at the hips. Dumbbells down just below your shoulders, and we're going to go out nice and straight to the side. So we're going to do reverse flies.
Exercise 1.4.
Nicely controlled up and down. A lot of people tend to go backwards. That's a different part of the back actually working, in the back of the shoulder. If you find that your elbows are crooking, you're going inwards, you're coming out, the weight's too heavy. You can use this. You can use a band doing this. It's a slightly different version of the first exercise, but this is more with weight rather than resistance band.
1. Change.
Brilliant. Right, we've got high, low, low, so we're going to go back to the band. I'm going to sit down on my chair. I find it easier. Put the band over. Just smack my elbow on that if I'm not careful. Put my band over my feet. Grab hold just below knees.
Exercise
And we're going to go
1.5.
waist, chicken wings. Waist, chicken wings. Try and get those shoulder blades back each time. Coming upwards is the harder version, so if you find that hard, just keep doing the lower ones until you have a rest, and then you can go back to when you need to. Like I have my tennis elbow, that's why I've got this on. Sometimes that is a painful manoeuvre at times, so if it gets too painful, I just tend to go back to low rows until it actually until the pain subsides, and then I can go back.
3.
Maybe do one more,
2,
miss 2 out,
1.
and then go for another one. Right, we've got halos, so either one weight or dumbbells. I'll show you first with the dumbbells. What we're going to do is we're going to get the dumbbells, press them together, put our arms above our head, and what we're going to do is we're going to go round
3.
our head, getting our elbow down as we go past the side.
1.6.
Try and stop yourself from spinning like that. You don't want to do that, you want to be nice and stable up. It's harder with dumbbells, you're going to push them together at the same time. You will get a little bit of swaying, and we're going to swap directions in 3, 2, 1, and we're going to change direction. So this is the difficult bit. Can't believe that beer keg went rolling down the road.
2.
I hope it didn't damage a car.
Change.
My car's down there. Ooh. Right, so banded bicep curls. So what we're going to do is, we're going to put this underneath one foot, thumbs facing upwards. This is slightly different to how I normally use it. And what we're going to do is we're going to
Exercise
twist our arms
1.7.
up into a curl, so that basically your palms are facing you. The reason for this is the twisting will help with your forearm strength, and also it's another action of the bicep. The bicep isn't just about flexion, it's about rotation of your forearm. You notice I'm under one foot. I will be swapping to the another foot the next time. 3, 2, 1. If you do have this small band, you might want to sit down whilst do them. Try and keep your elbows in, don't keep them pushed in, just let them underneath the shoulder. Alright, water break time. I forgot my juice today. Right, so how is everyone alright? Are you feeling a little bit freer up the top? I'm going to jiggle around a little bit. Keep myself nicely warm. There we go. So we'll readjust that so it's actually pressing on the point where it actually relieves the pressure. Right, so we're going to do banded pull-outs in 25 seconds. So get yourself ready again and we'll start again. If you do have problems with this exercise with your thumbs underneath and it does pull there, I do find that I tend to just wrap my thumb around the top end and just hold with the fingers. If that's a problem,
3, 2,
put your little
1.
fingers in there and it's like reins of a horse. It really does clamp down on it and it doesn't go anywhere. So let's go. So I'm going to do it with the fingers, little fingers, and with the thumbs out. Just to show you, this is really stable. Oh, he's twinkling. Ten seconds.
3,
2, 1.
change.
Excellent. Right, we're going to go to the Arnold Press again. No, I won't cross those because I don't want one rolling off and smacking me on the foot. On the other foot.
3.
So bring them up in front of your eyes,
1.
elbows together,
Exercise
out to the
2.2.
side, push it up. These are the exercises that Jane Fonda also used to do. And she used to do bicep, bum kicks at the same time. You can't really do it with heavier weights though. Then you're smacking yourself in the nose. Or kicking someone else at the bottom. Don't want to do that. 10 seconds. 5,
3,
2,
2,
1.
Change.
Excellent, good. Back to the band. So we got bandit pull downs. So this is actually emulating, very simply, a pull up. So you should be able to do
3, 2,
quite a lot. So I'm going to double the band up.
exercise
I'm going to pull
2.3.
down to your chest and back up again. You should be able to find that easier than pulling out that way. So I'm going to use double. This is a bit of a strain at the moment, but it's good. It's good to do it. Remember to get those shoulder blades down and back. "15 seconds. Try and keep those arms nice and straight. You can actually pull them down,
2,
you know, like a pull down motion, but I find it
change.
more optimal to pull it nice and out because you do get a lot more working on the lats and the back. Right, back to the dumbbells. I'm going to use the 4 kilo ones this time.
3, 2, 1.
Bending over.
Exercise
Here we go,
2.4.
out to the side. Notice my arm is still nice and straight. I'm under control. Also, I'm sticking my bottom backwards, turn sideways, so you notice my weights are just over my toes. Because if your weights are in front of your toes, you will be putting pressure on your small of your back.
Three,
2, 1.
change.
Brilliant. Right, we've got high-low rows. Steaming through these today. So remember, grab hold just below the knee or half shin. If you've got really long bands,
Exercise
so
2.5.
knees, sorry, waist, knees. Chicken wings. Try and avoid bringing your head forward when you do the chicken wing one. A lot of people do that. Also, you're not going to heat up in the face because your hands are at the side. You're not pulling it towards you. In the gym, this top one will be called a face pull. So if you've got like a cable system, you do a face pull where you just basically take a step back.
Three,
You try and pull and you really do work the back of your shoulders.
change.
I love that exercise itself. stronger the band you can get, the better, really. So it's the top one which dictates how strong the band is. Right, halos, I'm going to go to the kettlebell this time.
3.
So I'm going to hold it in front of my face.
Exercise 2.
I'm going to go around. So you can see nice and easy. Going around, trying not to clonk myself on the head. Nice easy movements. And change direction. So this is working your shoulders, a bit around your back, and a little in your chest as well. It's top of the chest, not really the main pectorals. Pectorals.
3, 2, 1. Change.
Brilliant. Right, and then we've got banded bicep curls. So again, hold them as though you were going to do a hammer curl, so your thumbs are pointing upwards. So Fonzie. Underneath the other foot this time.
2, 1.
We twist out and up. When you pull up, try not to get your elbows in, because that can actually damage your elbows, because it's not in line with your shoulders. Because when you're pulling up like that, you're trying to see my wrists will really strain then as well. Try not to let your wrist extend. Try and keep them nice and straight. So a lot of people, when they do, especially banded work like this, they tend to bring the wrist out. You can damage the wrist. Try and keep it nice and straight at all times.
3, 2, 1. Water break.
There we go, water break time. Right. I think for the third set of those, we'll do something slightly different. If you want to, if you don't want to, you don't have to at all. Right. Let's get this water down me. Drinking an awful lot, 'cause I'll be recording a canned workouts for next Monday, straight after this. It's not a bad temperature today, actually. -20 degrees in here. Outside might be different. In the living room it's around about -2. Old houses, go figure. So how was your weekend? It was alright? I hope you're having fun. No, my back's fine, thank you. So someone's just asking if my back's hurting. Why? One of the exercises you're having problems with? Right, start with banded pull-outs. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat just for the moment, just in case I get a response. So remember, in front,
3, 2,
and then pull out.
exercise 3.1.
Are you thinking about, because I was actually showing earlier on about hyperextension of the lumbar spine? Oh right, yes. Yes, I tend to, everyone has a slight lowering because of the way they carry bags and things like that, so that's why my left side is slightly lower. It's completely subconscious. I do try and rectify it when I actually look in the
3, 2, 1.
in the monitor.
Change.
If I do see it, I do try and correct. I know everyone's got it. So right, so we've got Arnold Press. So yeah, so if you notice, when I do it, basically one arm goes lower than the other. Again, that's because if you look,
1.
I have slightly one shoulder lower than the other. That's because I carry a bag on one arm and not the other. So one's getting always more stronger. Right, so we're going to go out to the Arnold Press. I hope that answers your question. Everyone's got it. You can correct it. I have been trying to correct it for years. It's a slow process, especially if you've been carrying a bag for as long as I have on the same arm. Women tend to have it more because they tend to have handbags which tend to carry the entire contents of the kitchen chemist cupboard.
Change.
Right, I'm not saying that as being sexist because I do the exact same in my bag. Right, back to the band again, so we've got pull-outs.
Three, two, one. Exercise.
One of the ways I've actually been trying to deal with it is a while ago I ended up with problems with my right scapula. It was slightly winging, and I never realised that because you never see your back. And the physio said basically that's probably why my shoulder is higher. So I've been strengthening it. It has actually got, strange enough, it has got better. But I think it's more pronounced as well on video because when I look in the mirror and I do things like this, just to practice, not being narcissistic, it doesn't look as bad.
One. Change.
Right, we're going to do reverse flies. Also, if you're left-handed, your left hand is going to be stronger than your right hand.
Three, two.
Right,
one.
bend over.
Exercise 3.4.
Well, good question. Thanks for noticing. Excellent, good. 12 seconds left. Five, three, two, one.
Change.
Brilliant, change exercise. Is it high and low rows? Yeah, high and low rows this time.
Three,
Remember, try to keep those shoulder blades nice and back all the way through this exercise. $20 seconds left. I'm starting to get a bit warm now. Maybe I should open the door a bit wider.
three, two, one. Change.
Brilliant. Right, change exercises. Right, we have halos again. Already? Goodness me. Okay. I'm going to show my nerdy here.
Two, one.
Right, so we're going to go to halos, keep those elbows down. Right, so my nerdiness is just think of my shoulders as a mech with a bad arm shoulder actuator. You'll know what I mean. And change direction. I have to get the geek card out sometime. 10 seconds left.
Three, two, one. Change.
Last exercise for this set. Banded bicep curls. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them under both feet, and I'm going to use my dumbbells. At the same time.
2, 1. Exercise 3.
So if you can get hold of them at the same time, you can actually use them. Oh, very hard, sorry. I ain't got enough space. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's better. I've got them in the right place now. So you can use those to add a little bit of extra weight if the bands get too easy. But just make sure you get the bells, or the dumbbells, on the correct side. If you have more time, you can actually slightly wrap them around the dumbbell so they're actually a lot more stable. better in hammer curls.
3,
2,
2,
1.
water break.
Right, water break time. Oh, got my... Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the kingdom, yes. My gyro doesn't want to go. No. And that's because of your lower back. Sorry, most people won't understand that. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the mat out now. And we've got 20 ab crunches, 50 bicycle crunches, and 20 twisting back raises. A lot of these you'll notice I'm actually trying to work on the shoulder blades and also diagonal motions. I tend to theme everything, so I'm actually going to turn this way. So, ab crunch, feet at 90-degree angles, shoulder width apart, a little bit further away from your bottom. You sit back, hands behind your ears, or around your thighs, or across your chest. So I'll show you with on the thighs. What you're going to do is you're going to push up, just lifting your shoulder blades off, squeezing your abs, touching your knees, back down again. The harder version, because you put more weight on, is across your chest. If you can start now. 5, 6, and the harder version is behind your ears. Nice and easy and controlled. I think that's 10. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent, down. Right, so the next one is bicycle crunch. Literally the stay on your back, hands behind your head. I tend to put my hands slightly in front of my head so you get to use your elbows. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our feet out, and then we're going to bring in and try and touch elbow to knee. If you don't get elbow to knee, doesn't matter. Each time you touch a separate knee, so that's 1, 2, 3. So that's why we've got 50. It will really get you on the abs. If you need to just quickly extend to stretch it a little bit, get a breath, come back. Okay, let's go. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Brilliant, right, lie back, stretch out a little bit. You're probably really tight there at the moment. That's fine. What we're going to do is now we're going to flip over. I'm going to turn around slightly so I can see the clock. We've got 20 twisted back raises. So we're going to lie down on the floor, toes facing each other, hands, I tend to like almost like a rugby pose, so your hands are up. I have to try and think about them. And what we're going to do is we're going to raise one hand up, down, other hand up and down, pulling your chest off the ground. If you find that you're a little bit sore there, put something underneath, like a towel or something. I won't put a big cushion, because that will actually raise you up and actually put stress on your lower back. So we're just going to do 20 and we're going to go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excellent. Right. Back on your back. Let's do it all again. 20 ab crunches. We're going to go all the way through this time. Try and not have as much rest as we did then. I was talking. Are we ready? 20 ab crunches and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Brilliant. Right, straight into bicycle crunches. Actually, I'll give you a few breathers because basically your stomach's going to be really contracted anyway. And let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Brilliant. Right, stretch it out. And let's turn over and do the last twisting back raises. 20 of them. Right, read that in a moment. Are you ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Brilliant. Right, we're going to get up now to this the cool down and stretch phase. I'll just quickly read the notes. Yes, you have to do some core later, I think, yes. Right, I'll answer your question afterwards, Ian, okay? After the session, I'll just do the stretching now.
3,
Since we've all
2,
done
1, cool down.
cool down. Since we've only just been doing upper body, we might as well just stretch the upper body and the core. So what we're going to do is we're going to lean back, really try, you know how I said don't stick your bottom forward? We're not sticking our bottom forward, we're just sticking our back, stretching that way. If your bottom was forward, you'd be like that. So we're not, we're just sticking our shoulder blades back and down and looking up to the ceiling. What we're doing there is stretching the abdominals. And we've just been working them really hard. And back. Excellent. What we're going to do now is we're going to put our hands together, turn them over, push forward. You put them down, put them forward, put them up, however you want. I find the bending of the hands like this, it works the biceps quite nicely. Excellent, good. We're going to do the triceps now. So one hand behind your head, hand on the elbow, and just try and pull it up a little bit, so you should feel a little bit of a pull there. If you can't get it fully up, try your best. I'm going to lean slightly to the side because I find this stretches the tricep even better and stretches the lat as well, it's down there. Three, 2, 1, swap sides. Two, 1. Excellent. Right, what we're going to do now, we're going to stretch the back because we've really been working the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to push forward, we're going to round our back slightly and really try and push and try and touch that wall on the far side. Really push back. Try and get this bit to try and touch the other wall. And you should feel it just running up and down your back just there. Excellent, good. And we're going to get the same interlaced hands over, push up, really try and stretch that ceiling. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, and release. And thank you very much all for coming. Again, sorry for last week. This was a toe-friendly exercise session. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you had a good day. I will answer the questions in a moment. I'll just do the outro, stop recording, and then I'll do your questions. Okay, well, thank you very much all for coming. See you all tomorrow for Step Up if you're coming. I hope you are. I'll be now recording next Monday's one, straight after this. And next week will all be pre-recorded because we are actually busy, so unfortunately I can't do any. But you'll still have your classes. That's why I'm actually doing double ones this week. I really wanted to get that done for you. I don't want any more time off for you. But anyway, thank you very much all, and I'll take care and see you all later.